Health officials warned against the rally, but President Trump said we have to move on. The crowd was much smaller than the president had promised, and his nearly 2-hour speech touched on a number of topics, although he never mentioned George Floyd or Juneteenth.
So we begin, Oklahoma, we begin.
And with that, President Trump kicked off his first campaign-style rally in several months, ignoring guidance from Oklahoma health officials who feared a large enclosed gather could help spread COVID-19 in a state seeing a record number of cases. The crowd was loud, energetic, and mostly maskless, but there were thousands of empty seats, something the president blamed on protesters and the news media. In reality, there were very few protesters in Tulsa.
So, this is just to show you how bad the fake news is. So they say to me, sir, we're ready to go. The sun is pouring down on me. Okay? But they said to me before the speech, sir, would you like to salute each cadet, each single cadet, or maybe they'll be in groups of 2. Would you like to salute like this? Yes. Like this. Almost 600 times. You know what that is? 600 times!
Oh,
I salute for probably an hour and a half, maybe more, but around that. Watch, if I'm off by 2 minutes, I'll say, he exaggerated. It was only an hour and 25 minutes. He exaggerated, he lied, he's a liar. These people are sick, the fake news. And I said, General, I have a problem, and he didn't understand that at first. I said, there's no way. You understood? I just saluted almost 600 times. I just made a big speech. I sat for other speeches. I'm being baked. I'm being baked like a cake. I said, General, there's no way I can make it down that ramp without falling on my ass, General. I have no railing. Sure. It's true. So I said, is there like something else around? Sir, the ramp is ready to go. Grab me, sir. Grab me. I didn't really want to grab him. So I said, General, get ready, because I may grab you so fast. Because I can't fall with the fake news watcher. If I fall, I remember when President Ford fell out of the plane, you remember?
For President Ford, the year seemed full of snags. In June, he fell down the plane steps on arriving in Austria. But a whole lot more serious were the 2 attempts to assassinate him.
I remember when another president, nice man, threw up in Japan. And they did slow motion replays.
No justice, no peace!
He chose to ignore protesters' pleas for racial equality and an end to police brutality. Instead, he focused on branding himself as the law and order president.
We are the party of Abraham Lincoln, and we are the party of law and order.
It's an old catchphrase that echoes from the time of Nixon. As the country appears to be moving toward a new era in equality, Trump holds on to the same campaign formula: culture wars and division in the hopes of mobilizing his base.
Did his campaign get what it needed today?
No, I don't think so. I think that was a false start for the president. And I don't know if he's getting energized by this, but the numbers didn't show, the numbers didn't add up here. The Trump campaign, as you said, had said and expected 19,000 people in the arena and about the same, if not more, outside. And they had to cancel their outside the arena engagements because nobody showed up. Literally nobody showed up.
Mr. Trump has been famously fixated on crowd numbers from day one of his presidency. Did he make any reference to the crowd or lack of them in his speech?
He blamed protesters, anti-Trump protesters, Black Lives Matter, and the media, us, for the lack of supporters showing up to his rally. And of course, this is a spin.
I saved hundreds of thousands of lives. We don't ever get even a mention.
He said higher infection rates come with more testing.
When you do testing to that extent, you're going to find more people. You're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please.
He blamed media coverage of COVID and the threat of alleged violence from social justice protesters for low supporter turnout there.
These police officers, they get injured. They don't complain. They're incredible. And injure thousands upon thousands of people only to hear the radical fake news say what a beautiful rally it was. And they never talk about COVID.
I think we've been told so many different things about COVID-19 that I think everybody's just kind of tired of it, really.
We didn't do all this uproar for all the other pandemics. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see why I would act any different for this.
They don't talk about when you see 25,000 people walking down Fifth Avenue or walking down a street of a Democrat-run city. You never hear them saying they're not wearing their mask. By the way, it's a disease, without question, has more names than any disease in history. I can name Kung Flu. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. We will make America great again. Thank you, Oklahoma. Thank you.